Today, RTV6 is proud to join all of our stations in the Scripps Broadcasting Company in the Democracy 2012 project. It's an unrivaled commitment to make sure you have the information you need before you vote. We're committed to talking to each of the candidates in the top races on the November ballot between now and Election Day. And our coverage starts with the 4th District congressional race, which covers portions of central and western Indiana. Here's RTV6's Norman Cox.
Thank you. We're joined today by Tara Nelson. Tara is the candidate, a Democratic candidate for the 4th District U.S. House of Representatives seat in Indiana. She's a resident of Lafayette and attended school at what is now Kaplan College in Indianapolis. Welcome, Tara, and tell us just a little bit about yourself and why you're running for Congress.
Hi, thank you. Yes. I'm running for Congress because I want to change the way Washington is run today. I feel that the gridlock we have is not working, and I feel that I would be someone who can work across the aisle and be a moderate congresswoman, and my leadership background and my background with technical writing, quality, and validation would help me well in Congress. I would be able to write my own legislation instead of depending on lobbyists, which I feel too many people are doing today.
You'd take some legal help from the congressional staff, I assume.
Well, yes.
In your website, you talk about some of the things you'd like to accomplish, and one is fair gasoline prices. What do you mean by fair prices, and just how would you do that?
Well, I feel that our prices are extremely high today, and I've been commuting from Lafayette to Indianapolis for the past 6 years, and I've seen the gas prices double, and the prices at the pump doesn't really align with the price of the barrel as much as it used to. And I feel that this issue has to do with because those companies are for profit. And I think we need to lower the taxes to help the consumers at the pump.
Would you institute any kind of government control?
Well, we can definitely lower the taxes.
Okay. And you think that lowering the taxes would be enough? Now, they're already getting some serious tax breaks from the government. You think they need some more?
Yes.
Okay. You're also advocating justice for everyone. What do you mean by that?
Well, I feel that today, when the average person needs to go to court over any sort of legal issue, it's not affordable to the average man. So I think we need to work on a way so that our justice system is working for everyone and not just those who have money.
By subsidizing their legal defense, or what?
I think that would be a good idea.
Okay. You're also advocating protecting Social Security. Now, what do you mean by that? All current benefits, some for just some people, like people 55 and older. What exactly do you mean by that?
Well, there's been a lot of talk right now with the Ryan budget plan, which seems to put Social Security, Medicaid, and Medicare on the table that may be taken away to reduce our current deficit. And I feel that we need to protect these programs for our middle class, and I'm willing to work across the aisle to find a solution to save these programs because there's a lot of people who are relying on them to pay their bills, and we just can't eliminate the program altogether, and I don't think a voucher program is going to work.
Keeping them at their present benefit levels, though, or would you be amenable to reducing benefits and maybe reducing them for different age groups?
Well, that, again, it would be something that we would need to discuss in office with both parties to find a solution. A man in Hendricks County that I met had suggested that we reduce the benefit for those who are wealthy, who were able to save a substantial amount for retirement, and he personally felt he didn't need Social Security. Now,
you also want to lower the national deficit. How do you do that and protect Social Security?
Well, we need to look at programs that are causing waste. And
you have anything in mind?
Absolutely. Well, the reason we are in the deficit we're in today is because of the past decade of war. And I think that's indisputable. We need to work on identifying what wars are most important to us. And I don't feel that where we're at in Afghanistan today is...
What's the first thing you'd do in office?
In office would be to protect our jobs. My main priority is to bring our jobs back to America. And as someone who has worked 10 years at a major pharmaceutical company here in Indianapolis, they are now getting 26% tax benefit to offshore their jobs.
And you were downsized. when your company was bought out. What kind of insight has that given you?
Sure. I did work for a company in West Lafayette where their headquarters were moved to another state, and at that time I was laid off. And we're seeing this in our economy with the unemployment rates soaring, and a lot of that has to do with our tax code because the corporations are getting tax benefits to outsource our jobs. And to bring our middle class back to a stronger representation, we need to have these good paying jobs back, especially in IT and manufacturing.
Thank you, Tara Nelson. Back to you.
Thank you, Norman, and we'll talk with Republican Todd Rokita tomorrow and Libertarian Ben Gelhausen Friday on RTV6 News at 5:30.